Classes in session for the Black Film Syllabus, days 1, 2, and 3. All right, starting off with day 1, we are going to be watching 13th, directed by Ava DuVernay. This film is a documentary that talks about the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment essentially frees enslaved folks, but the caveat is prison or jail. So it goes through Black codes, the carceral system, and the corporate industries that thrive off of inmates working for them for essentially free labor. This film is important because it's a groundwork for understanding the mistreatment of African Americans within government documents, laws that are passed, and systematic issues that were put in place to keep African Americans disenfranchised. Day 2, we are going to watch Glory. Glory, which stars Denzel Washington, talks about the first Black infantry, Infantry 54, and its journey within the Civil War. The Confederate side, which was the American South, and the Union side, which was the American North. This film depicts not only the yearning that these individuals had to be free, but also the racism that happened within the Union Army. I think there is a misnomer that because the Union Army was fighting against slavery, that there was some form of utopia. Glory does a somewhat good job of shining the light of the racial tensions in a side that essentially is supposed to be fighting for your freedom. Day 3, we're going to be watching Daughters of the Dust, directed by Julie Dash. So this shows an interesting subculture within America called the Gullah Geechee culture. This is happening within 1902, and it depicts a narrative of one of the main characters coming from the main island of South Carolina and visiting her family within the Sea Islands. So Sea Islands go from Georgia to South Carolina, and the Gullah Geechee culture is very unique because this was a culture that was isolated from the mainland of the American South. So we were able to preserve and instill West African culture differently than enslaved and formerly enslaved folks on the mainland of the American South. Come back for day 4, 5, and 6, and tell me what you think nicely in the comments.